Welcome to English Classes Online, where English learning is made easy. Kindly subscribe to our channel. Like and share our videos with your friends and relations. Remember to click on the bell icon for notification whenever a new video goes live on the channel. English Classes Online is an educational channel. Here, English learning is simplified. We teach everything English. This is where literature and English is made easy. We simplify literary analysis and make literary appreciation a fun thing. This is also where content creation is made easy. We show you how to use the English language as a tool for creating content and for creating income for yourself. You are welcome to our channel. Rest assured that our classes are always informative, educative, and exciting. Let's dive into this lesson right away.
In today's video lesson, our focus is on phrasal verbs, separable and non-separable. We are going to examine the differences between separable phrasal verbs and non-separable phrasal verbs. This is Benjamin from English Classes Online. Let's jump into it right away. What exactly are phrasal verbs? Phrasal verbs are verbs that consist of a main verb and one or two particles. These particles can be adverbs or prepositions, and they change the meaning of the verb. Examples are as follows: put off, take off, bring up, and look up. These are examples of phrasal verbs. Separable phrasal verbs are those in which the verb and the particle or particles can be separated by other words. For example, I will take off my shoes. In this sentence, the verb is take and the particle is off, and the object of the phrase is my shoes. The sentence can also be written as I will take my shoes off. So in this case, we separate between take and off by inserting my shoes. I will take my shoes off. In this case, we have separated them. If we say I will take off my shoes, not separated. Another example of a separable phrasal verb is I am going to turn on the light. Turn on. You see? In this sentence, the verb is turn and the particle is on, and the object of the phrase is the light. The sentence can also be written as I am going to turn the light on. In the first example, I am going to turn on the light, we have used the phrasal verb together, turn on. In the second example, I am going to turn the light on, we have put the object between turn and on. That is what is meant by separable. When you can insert the object between the verb and the particle, then that phrasal verb is separable. Other examples of separable phrasal verbs are pick up the ball or pick the ball up, put down the gun or put the gun down. So pick up the ball, we have used the phrasal verb together, pick up. Pick the ball up, we have inserted the ball between pick and up. In the second example, put down the gun, we have used the phrasal verb together, put down. In in put the gun down, we have inserted the gun between put and down. So these are examples of separable phrasal verbs. On the other hand, non-separable phrasal verbs are those in which the verb and the particle or particles cannot be separated by other words. For example, I am looking forward to seeing you. In this sentence, the verb is looking and the particle is forward to. And the object of the phrase is seeing you. The sentence cannot be written as I am looking to seeing you forward. It doesn't make sense at all. So if you insert the object between the verb and the particle, you distort the meaning. That is what we mean by non-separable phrasal verbs. Another example of a non-separable phrasal verb is I am running out of time. In this sentence, the verb is running and the particle is out of, and the object of the phrase is time. The sentence cannot be written as I am running of time out. You see, you can't separate the phrasal verb. Let's look at other examples of non-separable phrasal verbs. Climb up the stairs. You cannot say climb the stairs up. Go down memory lane. You cannot say go memory lane down. So each time you try to insert the object between the verb and the particle, you distort the meaning entirely. In fact, it becomes meaningless. Now, it is worth noting that some phrasal verbs can be both separable and non-separable depending on the context and the construction of the sentence. Here are some examples of phrasal verbs that can be both separable and inseparable. It means we can use them as separable and we can also use them as inseparable. For example, I put my hand up to ask the teacher a question. This is separable. I put my hand up. You see, we have inserted my hand between put and up. I put my hand up. In the second example, I put up my hand to ask the teacher a question. We have used this as non-separable. I put up. Put and up are used together. Non-separable. Now, another example. He has been looking the information up. This is separable. Looking and up. We have separated looking from up by inserting the information. He has been looking the information up. In the second example, he has been looking up the information. This is non-separable. Looking up the information. Next, I am going to turn the music off. Separable. I am going to turn off the music. Non-separable. Another example, I am going to turn the page over. Separable. Now, the page comes between turn and over. I am going to turn the page over. I am going to turn over the page is non-separable. Turn over the page. Last but not the least, I am going to take my coat off. Separable. Take my coat off. My coat is the object and is inserted between take and off. I am going to take my coat off. Now, non-separable is I am going to take off my coat. Take off my coat. And this brings us to the end of the class. See you in the next class. Many thanks for watching today's video. A big thank you to all of you out there for being part of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, kindly subscribe to this channel. Subscribe now as a way of giving us support. For notification about new videos, click on the bell icon. You will find the bell icon. Click on it so that whenever a new video is uploaded, you will be instantly notified. If you have actually enjoyed the video, like and share the video with your friends and relatives. This is very important. If you have any comments, leave your comments below. Any questions, any suggestions, we would gladly receive them and respond promptly and positively to them. See you in the next video. I look forward to always seeing you